Hello everyone. In today's session of CCNA series, I'll be discussing about servers. So what is a server? Generally speaking, a server is a software component or a dedicated hardware that can accept requests from multiple clients and providing suitable responses after processing their request. The device that makes the request and receives a response from a server is called a client. A server is a centralized machine where multiple clients can connect through the LAN or over the internet through which they can connect to a server to request for a specific service. Requested service can be anything. For example, the video which you're watching was uploaded by me on YouTube and is hosted on the YouTube server. And you are able to stream or watch by using YouTube app or a web page on your phone or laptops. Clients request YouTube server to stream the video, and the YouTube server responds back with the content. Server is not just a physical computer but rather a role that computer takes. Let's see some of the common types of servers. Application server. We have database server. We also have DNS server. We also have file server, mail server, and the web server. Some servers are committed to a specific task, often referred to as dedicated, like they are only dedicated to handle one of those requests only, such as one server for website, one server for database, and one server for email. This can happen only in big organizations. But in small organization where the requirements are not as much as big as large organization, you can set up a server to handle all those requests in a single machine, which can take on the responsibility of email, DNS, and even multiple websites in the case of a web server. Can my home computer be used as a server? Yes. As I said earlier, server is not just a physical computer but rather a role that computer takes. That means you can set up any desktop computer as a server. And any computer or laptop or even a mobile phone can act as a server with right software. For example, in home networks, personal computers can be used as file server to share files between other devices on your network. Let's go through some basic hardware component of the server, starting with central processing unit, also known as CPU. Unquestionably, the most important component of any node, the CPU, is responsible for majority of processing jobs and calculations. Another component is main memory. The CPU uses this fast, volatile storage areas to directly access data retrieved from files and programs that are being worked on. Main memory can also be referred to as RAM, mainly because the CPU can possibly access any part of it. Then we have internal storage. Most servers have internal device that allows the recording and reading of data for multiple purposes, such as loading the operating system and storing the application information. The most usual internal storage device are hard drives. Then we have network interface controller. This is a hardware device that controls the communication between a server and a network. And we have peripherals. These are auxiliary devices that perform particular functions such as data input, output, or specialized processing. Some examples are mouse, keyboard, printer, and among many others. Server can host different types of operating systems such as Microsoft Windows, Linux, FreeBSD, Apple Mac OS, and Android. Cisco offers two different types of servers: Cisco UCS C series servers and Cisco UCS B series servers. That's it for today. In my next session, I'll be discussing about different types of network topology architecture. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share, and subscribe and hit the bell icon.